My dear one, we all have desire for more. Perhaps you desire to set up your own business and grow your business so you can live more authentic self, you can live a life of more freedom, you can impact more people more powerfully, you can have more happiness, more success, more of fulfillment, more of sense of aliveness, more of pretty much anything. And even if you, let's say, are a spiritual entrepreneur and is already running a successful business, that desire for more never leaves, right? You still desire to create more abundance, more income, more impact, more of everything, as it should be. Because desire is truly a spiritual activity. It's the basis of all progress and expansion of the universe. And here's the thing. Your desire has got an unfathomable creative ability within it. What I mean by that when you fully activate that full creative power of your desire, you will help yourself and your business and your success and your clients so much. Because when you use the full creative power of your desire, you will open your energy to receive the most potent business strategies, the most potent ideas to how to move forward, the most potent decisions. Shall I, shan't I, or which way to go? So the most potent guidance. At the same time, working with that full creative power of your desire, you are constantly aligning your energy so it's in complete alignment with that which you desire to be, do, or have. So you are inevitably massively accelerating, if you like, a manifestation of that which you want. So it's essential for all of us to unlock, to activate full creative power of your desire and work with it. And I'll dare to say that unfortunately, most talented women, most talented change makers and women entrepreneurs are not working with the desire in its full capacity of what we can do. This video is going to change it. This video will be in itself an activation. So by the end of it, you will fully activate your authentic desire and the creative, limitlessly creative power it holds. And you will be a lot more aligned with that which you want. So you will be accelerating the manifesting process, if you like. So welcome. Just in case we don't know each other, my name is Lenka Lutonska. I am a creator of business energetics, author of energetic selling and marketing, and a limitless millionaire mentor for spiritual entrepreneurs and change makers like you. It's so good to have you. So let's dive right into it, shall we? And to start, I must give you first and foremost an invitation to dare to open yourself to the most authentic desires. Why am I mentioning this? Is because just far too many incredible change makers are still a little too shy to even claim to open themselves up to fullness of who they are by playing it small. Because maybe you're like I used to be, where I didn't see the possibilities as that would be nice, but maybe it's for someone else. So I don't even know what I want. I just want to be more happier or more abundant, but I don't know what I want. Or your circumstances are showing you that it's not possible to have that which you truly desire. And please, if that's you, I'll truly ask you to forget all that, forget the circumstances, forget what you're capable of or what you're not capable of, forget what is possible or not. I really invite you to tune into your heart and simply ask yourself, what do I desire most? What do I desire? What, if it happened, would make my heart burst with happiness and excitement? You want to tap into that truly authentic desire, because desire being authentic is the only prerequisite for this to work, meaning unlocking its full creative power and super accelerating your manifesting process, if you like. Okay, so the desire shouldn't be for your parents or for your loved ones or anything like that. Desire needs to come from within. So if you need to, pause this video here and now and open yourself up to ask yourself, would I truly desire? What would make my heart burst with happiness and excitement? What would have to happen? What would I want to be, do, and have? To open yourself up to truly authentic desires, okay? So that's of course, the very foundation. Allow yourself to do that. And then when you have that, when you identify that true authentic desire, what you want to do is to ideally create an image or a scenery in your mind that would serve as an evidence that your desire is fulfilled, that is being manifested in your physical reality. So what would you have to see or hear and certainly feel so you know that it can be nothing but fulfillment of your desire? Come up with some image or scenery. So perhaps if you're working with the short-term desire, let's say you created some beautiful program or product and you want to sell it out. So imagine yourself already, I don't know, if it's a program, maybe running that program and a certain amount of amazing clients are there having incredible awakenings or results and transformations, whatever it might be, but hear them sharing those testimonies of those transformations, hear yourself how you celebrated financial success, you come up with that really, really, really strong evidence of success, whatever it might look like. So again, if you need to pause here and come up with that powerful imagery or scenery that is evidence, that will be evidence that it can be nothing else but full manifestation of your desire, okay? And here I'll just mention one thing. You don't want to overthink this. Oh, do I get it right? Is it this or that? Please stop it. That's the little human mind interfering a little too much. Yes, it's good to have a tangibility of that evidence, because in that way you directionalize the God's energy that is flowing through you in the most powerful way. So it's really, really powerful to have the desire in an image and your scenery. So it's tangible. However, don't get yourself stuck on details. Should it be like this or this way? Just ask yourself, what expands my heart more right now? That's it. It's simple as that. I compare this to one client's question years ago, but it's stuck in my mind. You know, I don't know if I want Tesla or Audi. That's my dream. That's what I want to manifest. And I don't know whether I should go for one or the other. It doesn't matter what expands your heart more, or go for blinking both, you see? So the details don't matter, because whether it will be Audi or it will be Tesla, it will carry the frequency of true you, and that is what matters. So you can play with either or. So don't get stuck too much on a detail. What's important is when you specify, when you directionalize this huge creative power within you into a specific scene of your desire fulfilled, is that it feels delicious, and you just notice what you see, what you hear, what you feel, etc. All right? So this is the foundational piece. And from there, I invite you to every day work with activating the power of that creative power within your desire, so you super accelerate its manifestation. And it happens through simple acknowledgement in a way that you can even feel it in your body. And we're going to do this together here. So first and foremost, I invite you to then tune in into the desire of yours. Just go into your heart and imagine that scene, imagine that image, that you already created the desire. It's already here, it's already now for you, you're living it. Notice what you feel, notice how delicious it feels. And from here, I invite you to acknowledge that this desire was given to you. That it's not just your, perhaps egoistic desire. This desire is also God's desire. It's the desire of the universe, the source, to express itself through you in this particular way so it can know of itself more. So stay here, because this itself is very, very powerful. It helps to put our little human out of the way, to cooperate fully, so to speak, with this magnificent manifestation of your desire. So stay here for a while and just contemplate on this. You can say this with me. My desire is desire of the universe to express itself fully through me, or more fully through me. That which I feel, that sense of desire, is not just mine. It's the desire of God that wants to express itself through me in this way. And again, that which I feel, that desire, is not just my feeling. It's desire of God to express itself in this way. So I'm giving myself to it, because what the universe wants, the universe gets. So I don't need to strive. I don't need to work hard for this. It's how the universe wants me to be. It's how the universe wants me to live. So yes, this desire has been given to me. I'm supposed to be a powerful co-creator of this manifestation. Not the creator, co-creator. It was given to me. It's the God's desire, and I accept it. Okay? So stay here for a bit. In itself, this is very, very, very powerful, because it quietens the ego mind and opens up that creative ability. Next, you'll want to acknowledge that just feeling the sense of desire, it's the evidence that you're meant to have it. Because it's the desire of the source within you to express itself through you in this particular way, and to know itself more fully, to expand, if you like, through your eyes, through your voice, through your hands, through your ears. Just the fact that you're feeling this desire, it's the evidence you're meant to have it. It's the evidence of it, okay? Just acknowledge that. Also, acknowledge that this desire that you feel is not a matter of future, but rather it's available for you here and now. Meaning that that which you're tapping into that desire, is simply you're tapping into the version of yourself that already pre-exists energetically for you here and now. You see, normally we have a tendency to project our desires into the future, but the future never comes. Energetically, all we have is here and now. Here and now. And that which you desire already exists very, very tangibly in here and now. It's a particular configuration of the universe you're tapping into, particular version of you that exists here and now. So you're becoming one with that. So here what you may find useful is to create a powerful statement of truth or mantra where you bring that desire into here and now. And you will do it with a powerful I am statement. So let's say at the beginning of my divine business, when I was completely broke, etc., I started to carry the energy that I am an owner of £250,000 business that changes many lives. At the time, it wasn't true at all. At the time, it was crazily big, ambitious goal and desire for me. But I just started to bring this energy into here and now. I am an owner of £250,000 a year business. I am an owner of £250,000 business that changes many lives. And then I grew this more and more and more, you see. But this is very important that you don't leave it in the future. You contemplate on that and acknowledge that you are that now. You are that on some level now. There's this beautiful, beautiful saying, and I think it's attributed to Pascal, but sometimes to Neville Goddard, that says something like, you would not have seek me if you have not found me already. And all it means is that that which you desire, you are already. Stay with this. That which you desire, you are already. So your job, if you like, is to accept it fully. That's the energy you want to bring into your energetic field. That's the energy for magnificent manifestation and expansion and getting the amazing ideas and the most potent inner guidance. That which you desire, you are already. I am that. I am that. So again, if you need to pause, do pause here and come out with some powerful statement of truth, mantra for yourself, that when you just stay with that mantra for a little while, you sink into that energy, that which you desire is already, it's you here and now, energetically speaking. And physically, it must manifest itself. It must reflect itself on that mirror of physical reality. It's a law. It's universal law. There is no other way. So here you sink into that energy of inevitability, you see? And then you want to also acknowledge that in this desire, in this energy, there are all the elements needed for the full manifestation of this desire. So think about it. I'll come back to that example I used already. Let's say your desire is to maybe create or sell out certain program or product or whatever it might be. If it's your real authentic desire and it expands your heart, it has got within it everything that is needed for the full manifestation. I remember some time ago, I was really vibing desire for a 7-figure impact month. So 7-figure in sales revenues, if you like. And I carried with me this energy, I am that. It's here and now for a few months. And out of that was born a desire, or the nudge, if you like, to create a program in my native language for women in my native country, which my ego self resisted for a bit because it seemed like so much work. But I took it as it's authentic, it comes from within. It must have all the elements needed to do it effortlessly, with far less effort that we project, because I thought it's going to be like climbing Mount Everest. Anyway, as I carried this energy of 7-figure months and I've listened to this internal nudge and desire to create this program, I gave myself to it, and it was almost like by magic that the right people, the right support to make this happen dropped in, from translators to copywriters, etc., etc. And ultimately, very quickly, it transpired into a 7-figure launch. So that desire was fulfilled in so much more easier way than I thought. But that's because I also acknowledge, and this is important for you to acknowledge for you, that which you desire has got within it all the elements for its full fulfillment, all the support, all the ideas, all the internal guidance, all the clients, let's say you want to serve, all of it, it's already in there. And it's not your job to work out how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. It's your job is literally to carry that desire, that it's here and now, acknowledge that that's who you are already, accept that as you, use the law of oneness, and from there you'll be guided in a perfect way for you to manifest it in so much more easier way than if you were ever gonna do it just from the 3D, from the human mind identity. So yes, acknowledge that that desire holds all the elements, the way is there. Everything that you need is already in that energy of that desire. Stay with it. Also, you'll want to acknowledge that because this is also the God's desire and it's omnipresent, the source within you, the universe within you is omnipresent, meaning it's present everywhere. So your desire is touching right now the minds and hearts of all the maybe people that are meant to be part of this, maybe clients, maybe the support, maybe coaches, maybe everything, it's already touching the, not just, it's not working this desire just with your mind. It's not that the universe is working and governing your own mind and heart and thinking. It's governing really the minds of everyone who is supposed to be part of this. Stay with this. It's very, very powerful, just for a few moments. So yes, say this with me, if you will, that the energy of desire, that this desire is reaching right now the minds and hearts of all people and even circumstances that are supposed to be part of this. It's governing their minds, governing their hearts, because it's present everywhere. It reaches the furthermost corners of my universe. And then you'll also want to acknowledge that this desire, the manifestation of this desire, is not going to be born from past circumstances. It's being manifested from the divine substance, the energy which is everywhere. It's going to be basically created from nothing, because that's the divine nature of the energy, to its desire for full and full self-expression. So it doesn't matter what is now, it doesn't matter what are circumstances now. Those circumstances are not going to create more circumstances, or this circumstance for your desire. No, it's not going to create the manifestation of your desire. It's going to be created from pure substance. It will come to you in a logical order, of course, but the universal within you already knows the perfect how, and it doesn't matter what was. It's independent of your past. So again, just acknowledge here that my desire is independent of my current and past circumstances. It's being created from the universal substance, which is here and now. Okay? And lastly, you want to acknowledge that your job is to simply cooperate, and that is just 1%. To manifest this desire, you'll just do 1%. The God, the universe within you will do the rest. The vast majority, 99%, is happening in the invisible. It's already, the universe within you already know all of it. It's rushing through you right now to manifest it physically, because you are that already. So it's happening. And your 1% will become obvious to you from place of knowing. When you stay in this energy, you just know always what is that the one movement forward. What is that the 1% for you to co-create this? And perhaps you can even stay here for a bit and ask yourself from this energy that I am this. This desire is mine. It's inevitable. Right now, I have that already. I am that already. I do that already. What is my 1% today? What is it that maybe perhaps one co-creative step forward I'm going to do? You'll know it. You'll know it. Whatever it comes to you, take it as it's given to you, okay? And if you don't know it now, it'll come from place of knowing, not from working it out, but from place of knowing, from this energy. And of course, your job is to honor this. The chances are, what's your 1% from that knowing? It's going to stretch you. It's going to expand you. With each of that 1% action or step forward, you're going to embody more and more of this energy of your desire. So this is your job. That's your 1%. And it's going to grow you, expand you, embody that which you are more and more. Okay? So lastly, I will say, you probably already feel that you're way, way more aligned right now with that which you desire. You are. Last thing I will say is that, yes, come to this place, to this acknowledgement every day in some shape or form, best in the morning, either through maybe listening to this video or through any sort of visualization. But this acknowledgement, unlocking that full creative power of desire, is really, really powerful to do every day. I come back to these principles in my own morning activation every single day. And then you want to extend the power of it into your day. Maybe you'll want to take that mantra, I am the owner of £250,000 a year business that was mine at the time. That's the example I used. But I am that statement of truth that you already are that. Take it and use it maybe with as many activities in your day as possible. When you go for a walk, say yourself that mantra, sink into this energy that you are, and go for that walk as that woman. When you go to, I don't know, write an email, sink into the energy of who you are, energy of your desire, and write that newsletter as that woman. When you're about to decide something, sink into that energy and decide as that woman, etc., etc. Alternatively, you can, if you like, put reminders on your phone, and just once an hour for 1 minute. You don't need to do it for any longer. sink into that I am, into that desire again more fully, so it's continually guiding everything you do. So more you extend this energy into your day, of course, more powerfully you'll manifest it, okay? So I hope this has been useful. I will love to hear in the comments from you. And here is to becoming that woman who you're meant to be, who you are already. Here is to having that which you're meant to have. Here is to doing that which you're meant to do. So much love your way, and I'll see you next time.